How's it going? How's it going? It's me, David, Talking Head, here on my 90-day 4:30 a.m. challenge. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you just tuning in. I'm just working on a on a vlog. Basically, I'm vlogging every day, talking about this journey that I am building, my discipline, my routine, working on something bigger and better every day is part of the journey. So here it goes. I'm on day 14 right now. Day 14, if you haven't been keeping up or if you haven't seen the big letters on my thumbnail, it's been pretty good. I just finished out a workout every day. Like, my workout's feeling great. It's increasing. I just did like 4 sets of 40 push-ups, 4 sets of 40 reps of push-ups, which feels good. Ugh. Feels good. Trying to get my weight back up. I had lost some weight due to bad diet. My diet consisted of cookies. Something fell. Something fell. It's like 5 in the morning right now. It's kind of spooky, but either which way, okay. Y'all hear that? That was crazy, but yeah. Any which way, um. So feeling good. I went to bed like right on the time, right on the dot. Basically, I thought I was gonna be tired today. I'm good. Only reason I thought I was gonna be tired because I had a long day. Normally, I get a chance to get in the house, eat some food, relax, read, shower, all that stuff. I kind of did that yesterday, but I kind of did it in a different format. I didn't get a chance to read my book I've been reading. So hopefully I get a chance to do that today. Catch up, read some pages. I've been reading that book. My son had gave me this book for Father's Day. Um, like, not even this year. I think he gave it to me last year for Father's Day, and I've been reading it. I guess I kind of like put it to the side. I was reading some other stuff, and I was just reading it slowly. But I just really started getting back into it, and it's a good book. It's basically on a mindset. The book is The Fixed versus Growth Mindset. I'm not quite sure. I showed you guys before in another video, but it's a good book either which way. Um, so yesterday I went to see my cousin the Who Scout. It was crazy. It was nice seeing him and stuff like that. But got up early as usual. Got myself some coffee, some gas. I was like, I was gonna do a little Instacart yesterday morning, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go straight out there. So I head out there like 7 o'clock. It's actually not that far. It's like he's like 40 minutes away in Albion, New York, which is, if you look on the map from Rochester, you see it's not that far away. Um, but the crazy thing is, so I get there and I'm like noticing, you got the correctional officers, they're outside in the parking lot sitting in the truck. This is my third time, I believe, going up there, so I didn't see that before. So I go inside. There's a small administrative building that you gotta first go in to check in. There's an extra officer in there because normally there's someone who's like dressed in their regular civilian clothes, and they're the one who help you fill out your initial paper to sign in and go inside. But she's in there with a correctional officer yesterday. So I'm like, So yeah, after a while, push kind of shove, the correctional officer, she had like a mean look, but she was actually a very helpful, very nice lady. And she basically said that they were on high alert for any potential incidents or situations based on what had happened at Marcy Correctional Facility. And if you don't know, you haven't seen the news, basically the correctional officers, about four of them at least, had beat on an inmate, and he had basically died from his injuries the next day. So and that inmate is from Rochester as well. So it's big deal, I guess. In the correctional world, it has been in the news. The governor of New York has spoken on it. The assistant general or the attorney general, she has spoke on this situation as well. So it's, I guess it's big news for them, and they just possibly just, I guess, expecting all situations either which way. So I got there. I'm talking about like I got there. I must have checked in by 8 o'clock. I did not get to see my cousin till 10:30. So I waited 2.5 hours to see him. So yeah, if you never been, just know like it is a slow process. A lot of time the correctional officers are not nice people, and sometimes they act like that towards the visitors. You know, if they're not straight out rude, they're just very indifferent towards you. But for the most part, most of them that I came across, they were nice people. You know, they were very respectful, and they were helpful. So at least that was going on for them. But yeah, it was like the I already know to have patience, but I know like I was like, let me go early so I could try to get in there and get in early. But the thing is, everybody try to go in early, and then you have about 20. I got there at 8, and I was 22. I was the 22nd person there already, and then visits start at 8. Supposedly visits start at 8, but they didn't call a single soul yet. So I had to wait for the whole process, and they were basically calling two people at a time, and they calling them in order, and this is how they do it. They call you, right? You get your paper after you check in. You have to wait for them to call your number. Then you go into the actual building. You have to take a picture. You have to show them the paper that you got. You have to show them your ID. They want your license plate number. You have to take off your belt, anything that's in your pocket. You have to take off your shoes. You have to walk through the metal detector twice. You have to get a stamp on your hand, some blue light, ultraviolet light type of thing. Then you got to go through another gate. You have to show that stamp that's on your hand. Then you got to go through another gate and another gate and another gate. Go through a locked door. Then you're in the visiting room. You give them another paper because they switch papers. You give them the first paper, then they give you another paper that has the picture that you just took on there. There's a copy of that picture on that paper. You give them to the correctional officers inside the actual visiting room. They assign you a table to sit at, and then you wait. And you wait for the person that you came to visit to come out. So the longest part, I was probably waiting outside the facility in the car for about 2 hours. Then it probably took me about 5 to 10 minutes to take my picture, go through the metal detector, get through the door into the actual visiting room. Then I waited probably at least another 20 minutes in there, maybe a half an hour. So that was the process. That was the longest time that it ever took. Before it probably took about an hour and a half, maybe something like that. So going early for me, unless I go even earlier and try to be like in the top 10, I don't see the difference. I'm not doing that like that. I'ma just go. I'ma just go when I got time. So, anyways, that was my day. What I do? I did a couple of Instacarts yesterday. I went by and seen my son for a minute, and then I came home. I ate something. My cousin wanted me to bring something. I guess he was expecting his son to come too, and he was gonna he has some stuff to give to his son. But I guess since he brought it down to the visiting room, he told me to take it, and it was like a bunch of books and stuff. So I just had to bring that to the house. And yeah, it was pretty much my day. What I did do, I think I'm gonna put some pictures up today on my TikTok, guys. On my TikTok, on my the real David Maldonado. That's my TikTok. I do be putting stuff on there. Those are my two main on social medias that I'm using. This I'm obviously using every day right now, and my TikTok. I also get on Facebook. I like, I say good morning, this, that, and the third. Sometimes I make a post and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much on Facebook too every day. But I'm not posting like every day. Don't know if I need to, if I want to, or whatever it may be. Social media is a lot. And people like to complain of, you all you could do is, all you have to do is post and talk about this. You could just, you could just make a post, basically just talk or whine and complain, and that's what people seem to do. So I get on there in the morning with people like good morning, great morning, grand rising, and all that great stuff. So yeah, I get into that. Good morning, guys. Great morning. I get into that, but I go on with my day, so I don't, I can't keep up sometimes with all of the replies and all of that stuff and saying good morning to everybody. And sometimes people be saying good morning twice. They'll make a good morning stat and then make another good morning stat, and I forgot I already said good morning to them because I'm just trying to scroll and say good morning to everybody who's saying good morning, and I accidentally said good morning to you twice. Now I feel like I'm stalking you, or you probably think like, "Ooh, he giving me extra good mornings." No, you giving other people extra good mornings. Don't make no extra good morning post. Make one good morning post. What's wrong with you? Anyways, I'm ready to have a great day today. It's Monday. Like I said, I believe this is the 14th day of my 4:30 a.m. wake up. Today is December the 30th. It is a Monday, about a day and a half from the new year. Looking forward to 2025. I'm already in my routine. I'm doing what I got to do, so I don't have any resolutions except for to keep doing what I'm doing. So talk about that. So either which way, thank you for tuning in, checking in. I hope you guys are motivated, dedicated, doing what you got to do to keep moving forward in your journey in your life. With that being said, have a blessed day. Peace.